Happy holidays, everyone. What do you guys want for Christmas? It's coming up pretty soon.
I think I want Rock Band for Christmas this year.
Why?
Well, they use real songs in that video game, and it really makes me feel like I'm a rock star on stage, singing or playing the guitar.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I want an iPod because I love music, or maybe an iPhone because then I can talk to my friends too. What about you?
Well, I kind of want a Britney Spears CD. Her voice is just so sexy. That's just what I want.
You wouldn't have any of those things if recording wasn't invented.
Well, what's recording got to do with Rock Band?
Well, like you said, Rock Band plays music that was recorded. Recording now is very different than it used to be, but recording music has been interesting people for a long time. Leon Scott made the first major advancement in recording in 1857 with the phonoautograph. Unfortunately, it couldn't play back what it recorded. Then, in 1877, Thomas Edison developed the phonograph, which recorded onto tin cylinders. Eventually, people started using wax cylinders, and then records were developed. People started recording onto magnetic tape in the 1920s and 30s. And now people use computers and digital recorders, yeah. Let's see what Alf and Eric has to say.
Going from analog to digital was a big deal. I would say probably when they figured out that they could do stereo recording was big. When George Massenburg did the parametric EQ, that was big. Going from analog to digital was big, and now I think the new Celemity Melodyne is going to completely change everything.
Your iPod obviously plays back recordings, but have you ever noticed what you hear through your headphones is different from one side to the other? We have Bartlett Jones to thank for that. He first made use of the dummy head in 1927 to record stereo audio. This means the sound was recorded from the left and right side of the fake head to simulate how we perceive sound. Even the iPhone uses recordings. Your voicemail makes digital recordings that you can play back, and even your grandmother's answering machine makes records onto the tape.
Wow, I guess my Britney Spears CD's got effects in it as well.
Yeah.
Yes, Britney Spears records her music for fans to buy, and she uses different kinds of cool effects and technology to make her sound unique. I like that song. Oops, I did it again. People use computer software now and other gear in professional studios.
Let's take a look at Eric's studio called Solid Sound.
So this is the Solid Sound control room. It was built starting back in 1975. They completed it in 77. It was designed by a gentleman by the name of George Oshberger, who is an acoustician. It's designed and built in the style of an LA room. This is our desk right here. No analog mixer. This is just a Pro Tools control surface. No audio even runs through it. It's just a big remote control. Over here we've got some compressors running down this side right here. Over here we've got a bunch of playback devices, some CD players, some EQs. The studio was designed as a studio. It's not any sort of converted warehouse or industrial park. So looking around, there's a lot going that you can't actually see. There's a lot of bass trapping that's in the walls that you wouldn't really notice. Back around here, we've got a isolation booth. It used to be called a drum booth back in the 80s and 70s. But people don't really like the closed-in drum sounds now, so we use this for whatever we need to isolate.
So what would the world be like without recording?
Well, let's take a look.
Sweet, Q-tips.
Dictionary.
Ew. Wow. What did you say?
Wow, it's amazing how much recording is around us every day.
Yeah, I never realized it.
From this to Rock Band. What next for next Christmas?
Eric has some ideas.
The major labels are slowly going away. I think that the CD pie has 5 years left, and then after that it's just going to go to straight digital distribution. Where people will get things either just straight from their TV or from the internet over a computer, or even just buying like a credit card, like a download card that you can then go and redeem at a website. Music's going to be produced much more in home studios, and then I think people are going to make use of public facilities, like going back into like churches or like halls to record, because as business shifts towards being people doing recording in their home studios, the demand for facilities like this are going to start to decline, which will force these facilities out of business. So then if someone does want to move up and out of their bedroom and record somewhere else, they're going to start going back to churches or halls. They've got a software program that will allow you to go in and do change the pitch of polyphonic instrumentation. So you could take an entire orchestra, and if there was an oboe that was playing out of tune, you can insert this already mixed down stereo file and expand it inside of this program, and then just find the wrong note and either correct it or mute it.
Thank you, Thomas Edison.
Thank you, Leon Scott.
Thank you, Bartlett Jones.
Thanks to everyone who contributed to recording in some way. Happy holidays!
With the taste of your lips, I am on a ride. You are toxic. I am slipping under the taste of your poison paradise. I'm addicted to you, and you know you are toxic. Oh yeah, there. I like that song there by Britney Spears. What how's it go? Oh yeah, oops, I did it again. I played with your heart, don't you know? The lesson in the game is the worst in the world.